In our modern world, we have become accustomed to express ourselves only through our thoughts and our words. When we communicate over WhatsApp or over Instagram and online, we rarely use our body to express ourselves. And yet, for many centuries, our body has been the most important part of our human conversations with one another. In every interaction that you have in person with someone, you can feel and probably hear the way they breathe, the way they move their hands, their facial gestures. This apparently makes up 70% of our conversations with people in person. But somehow, in our literature and in the academic world, it seems to me, the body does not play a big role. There's not a very big appreciation for what our bodies take in, how we perceive the world through our body, how it's not just me looking through the lens of my eyes or looking through the lens of critical thinking about the world, but that I actually have a lot of information stored in my body. The stress that I have can obviously be stored in my back, for example, with little knots that start building up if you're really stressed. Or you can even get sick because you're totally stressed out. And so I think, in line with what Soren Kierkegaard and other thinkers and philosophers have already said, they said, you or we as human beings have to start understanding humanity. We need to understand the human condition. Otherwise, we are falling. We are falling from our own, or because of our own pride, our own blindness to what we really are and who we really are. Because if our identity is only based on what we think critically and our intellect, well, then we are in a whole lot of trouble. And if our interactions are only getting more transactional, only more superficial and not real or not in person, then I think we lose the meaning of being human. We absolutely lose the meaningfulness of living. So, if you can take note of your body and listen to what it's saying to you, listen to and feel what you actually want to express through your body, well, then you're on a path with me on rediscovering that beauty of your body and expressing yourself through a different, very different way. Lastly, I just want to say, I've realized there's a fascinating link between expression and perception. We perceive the world or take in information from the world through a lot of our being, or like we actually use our eyes, our ears, our skin, all of our senses, obviously, to perceive the world around us. But even more than that, it seems to me there's this intuitive perception that we use. When we see a facial expression of someone, we suddenly, somehow, just know exactly what they're feeling. Or we walk past a dark alley and we just feel like there's someone present there. Somehow we just know. Somehow we just have this intuition built into us. And this kind of perception in the world then flows out, or the extension of that is then how we express ourselves. If we start dancing and actually freely move with all the emotions and the thoughts that we have inside us, suddenly everything inside us and around us with the other people becomes connected. Everything starts fitting together like a little puzzle, because we actually just move as human beings should do. And we don't just stay in one place thinking the whole time. We actually do something, and we are being.